Yo, it's your boy Wild.
It's your boy Illinois Jones.
And we here live on the pull-up, man.
Live.
We just pulled up.
Like we do.
We just pulled up. Now, y'all know it's Women's History Month, and this is what we always about, man. So this month, we are spotlighting some of these dope black entrepreneur women in Chicago.
In the city.
Right now, we got, well, you can say the owner of Alpha. It's an Alpha Imani Construction. I love those words, first of all.
Alpha.
Yes.
Imani. Have faith. So that means top faith.
Yes.
Come on. We got the owner, CEO, Brandee Williams in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How you?
Doing very good.
We caught you in the middle of working.
We caught you in.
Ain't her nails on point while she working.
Why is she? Wait, hold on. Is that how the women do it? Because when I be painting my nails, I ain't even worried about that. I get painted everywhere too.
But you know, these are also tools because if I have to get the light switch cover off, I don't have to stop and get a screwdriver. I just.
She just won. Cause I be having to go get the. I got to go get the.
You gotta go get the screwdriver, God.
Time savers.
Look.
So you got a screwdriver. You got a flathead on your hand.
On her hand, bro. Like she just killed it with that. Hold on. Murderer. Hold on.
Like, what it is like? Cause it's not too many women in construction.
Yeah.
True that.
And I don't know any.
I know some, but they not owners. So that's the thing about it is you are owner of a construction company. So how did you come about, first of all, getting into the trades first and foremost?
Okay, there was a little black lady named Ollie Mae from Andalusia, Alabama, my grandmother.
Come on, Ollie Mae.
Ollie Mae came to Chicago. Granddaddy decided I'm gonna work this 9 to 5 with the CPD till retirement. And
you were 12?
Ollie Mae ran the house.
Okay.
And we were her mini slaves.
Oh. Know about those.
She taught us all, you know, as black mothers should. They should teach their kids as much as they have. And she had the knowledge of how to paint.
Okay.
So we painted for all the church people. $50 a room.
Look,
you got paid. That was your job.
No, I didn't get paid.
No,
Grandma
got
got paid.
paid. You was just a worker.
We were free laborers.
They got paid. You got a place to stay. You got some food in your stomach, and you got clothes on your back.
Strip every Friday.
Yeah, strip every Friday.
There we go. Remember as a kid, you couldn't get the shrimp, Joe. So every Friday, she was paid. They was paid back then.
Yes, we were living blessed.
I'm finna go paint that room right there. Come on, Brandee.
And my grandmother taught us everything. She taught us tapeless painting because if you don't pull out no tape, you better make that line straight, keep your hands steady.
Look, come on,
So,
don't talk that. I know y'all saw my video with the tape, but it's reasons why I use tape sometimes, and this is the reason why I don't. Come on, come on.
So she did not pull the tape out. A lot of times my clients, if they want to see me use tape, I charge them more.
Because it's more time consuming.
It's more time consuming.
Look, this is his favorite interview right here because this is something he do in real life.
I'm gonna sit back and just listen though, because I love this. Yes.
This is gonna be a dope conversation.
You know, so and I promise them if the line is not straight, I'll go get some tape just so you can see it if you want to see some tape. But overall, I don't even breathe when I'm doing the line. That's how steady I have to be.
Yes.
But that's something that's in me, not on me. Grandma did not
Shout
play.
out Grandma. Shout out.
So you jumped in it at an early age.
Age 10.
Damn, and you was like, "This is what I'm doing."
No,
because I'm about to say, no, you did not stay focused. I'm about to say, because when you come in at it at the beginning and you be like, all right, look.
it was forced upon me at first. But my family also owned property, so we painted when people moved out. You know, she kept us busy. Through my teenage years, my uncle started a construction company. I went to his office, so I saw the back end.
So the business side.
The business side of it. He graduated from DePaul University in business, so I saw that end of it. And from there, I actually went into corporate America. So I worked for the phone company, the gas company, credit union. Back when household finance was in order, I used to collect on the bad car loans.
Come on.
And then one day I sat at my desk and I said, I'm here sometimes 8, 10, 12 hours a day working for someone else. Meantime, I can't get a day off to go see my child's assembly at school.
Come on, talk that.
I gotta beg somebody, can I please have the day off because my child is sick? Or
Talk that.
I need a mental health day and I just can't take it today. And now people are more liberal. Pay time off, PTO, prepare the others, I ain't coming. But back then,
I love that.
She said, prepare the others because I ain't coming.
I like that.
But of course, back then, especially being a single mother, I couldn't risk losing my money.
Yeah.
So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance on me. Yes, I did take some packs of paper on my way out of corporate America.
As you should.
Oh, let me get that.
As you should.
Some boxes of pens.
You worked hard for that.
That's your limitation is over. Y'all can't
look, that's your severance package. That's your severance package. It's part of your severance package.
It is.
Oh,
I think they knew I was leaving when I started taking half days off to go to seminars at the Better Business Bureau.
Come on.
I think they knew at that point. So
what was those seminars like? Because I never heard of them.
So the Better Business Bureau actually has startup seminars for companies, any business that you want to belong in. They have seminars that have attorneys, bankers, and mentors in different fields that come in and speak to people who want to start a business up. They give you they really did hold my hand on how to get started.
Okay. Which is needed when you start out in a new business.
Very much so, because it's information that you can't necessarily get from your peers, your family, that they don't have it.
Because some don't know.
They don't have
some
it.
don't know. Yes.
So, and then I end up meeting a lot of interesting people who taught me all of the small caveats of what to do when you get your hands on and experience. Now, the thing that I started out actually as a property manager.
Okay.
So I was managing, I had investors, I was managing 30 properties from Arlington Heights to Chicago Heights was my saying.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I had to drive around to the places and check on
them, yes.
Twice a week.
Yes.
I'm not going to say which side of the city was the hardest and the worst for me to get rentals and get good tenants in, but you know what I'm saying? Out west,
I know.
Out west.
I talk that west side stuff.
Ain't no scenery out there. Ain't no scenery out there.
Yes.
But I did, and then it helped me to learn to deal with so many different personalities.
Yes.
Different people with different backgrounds and experiences, walks of life. I've had some really rough tennis stories that built some really good character that fostered me into learning how to finesse that 5-day notice in your hand so that me and you feel good about it.
Right.
This is a business. I'm sorry you late on your rent. I empathize that your grandmother passed for the 6th time. I'm so
for the
sorry.
6th. Wait, how many grandmas you got? Hold on.
Got a lot of grandmas out here.
Man, when it comes to that rent, grandma's dying every month, and we got to pay for her funeral. And I'm like, oh my God, how many grandmas do one person have?
Oh God.
So, but I don't want to never doubt anybody. Okay,
they got they real grandma, they daddy grandma, they mama grandma, they fake grandma, they godmama's mama.
Oh yeah,
my cousin grandmama too. Yes. I call her Granny too.
And it all affects your rent.
All of it.
All of it affects.
It's hard times.
Definitely.
Dang.
I definitely learned not to fight and just to kind of finagle my way into, I apologize. This is a business. I'm sorry. I have to give you this now.
Yes.
It's a 5-day notice. You're telling me you're gonna have your rent on the 15th. I won't make any move until the 16th. I won't go to court. I won't file nothing. But once I get that paper in their hands, it don't matter. Yeah. That's all I need to do legally in Chicago is get the paper in your hands.
Yes.
And I do honor my word. I would wait until whatever day they said, and then the next day I was downtown filing. So, I've had to learn that I can't have a heart too much about everybody. I mean, we all have a life, and everything falls short sometimes. But
this is business.
Yes. And if I was in it for charity, I do 501c.
Exactly.
From the government.
Exactly.
So, but you don't.
But I don't.
You need cash in hand.
I need cash.
Where that money or that?
And as I see some of my clients off in the Bahamas, I want the Bahamas sometimes too.
Yeah.
She want lobster and shrimp on Friday.
You over in Dubai and you ain't paid your $6,000 rent, huh? Your rent wasn't even that high, neither. See.
I had a client tell me once, I had to pay $800 for my brand new tires on my truck. This truck is expensive, And then at the end, he couldn't give me my $800 that he owed me. So, also being an entrepreneur, That part is very hard.
Yes.
I don't have a corporation behind me that's going to collect. If I put a lien on your property, I have to go do it.
And pay for that.
I have to pay for that. So I have to also determine whether or not it's worth me even going forth a lot of times.
Everything.
Damn.
Yeah. People don't understand that.
Yes.
That's the part of the business that being an entrepreneur, especially in this field, is collecting how you collect your money, how you collect everything, and people ain't just up front with you.
Going through all that and being a woman, like how was that a challenge?
So it is. It is.
The thug out on you had to up that,
I'm from Englewood.
Okay, come on. Come on.
So, even though I try to remain professional, and I'm a really light spirit, I like to keep things on the positive side as much as possible. Mm-hmm. So, I'll give one example. I had a man, he said, I'm just not going to pay you.
Oh, whoa.
After I finished the work, and he was working for a well-known company, and he said, I'm just not going to pay you. He had shown me how much money he makes per job, and this was my third job with him. And so it came to the final day, and he said, yeah, I'm just not going to give it to you. And so I told him, I said, I bet if I was a man standing toe-to-toe with you right now, you wouldn't say that to me. Because that man would take physical action on you.
Immediately. You're not going to pay me? Bing, bing.
Oh, shit, sweet.
Yeah, you think it's really, really sugar and honey over here. I said, but baby, you're going to find out it's sugar, honey, iced tea, and I'm about to take you there. So, I just the last project we had was in Blue Island.
Okay. You
shouldn't mess with your contractor who sees what's behind your walls and who knows the ins and outs of your structure, because I just take a mental note and keep it moving, especially if it's something I didn't touch. I didn't touch that, so it's not on my license.
Right.
So I called the city of Blue Island, and I said, excuse me, I want to report something. I'm a subcontractor working on this job site. I said, and this man is going to rent these places to low income and underprivileged. I said, I saw him throw a live electric light wire up in the kitchen ceiling, and he closed it up. I said, now we all know over time that dust and that spark and heat from the kitchen,
a fire.
They caused that fire in that ceiling. Now it's smoldering, and someone's children are upstairs in the bedroom. God forsake, they die in this fire, Blue Island. I need you all to go out here and check this place out. Now he was completely done with the job. All walls closed.
You got to open it up.
He had to open it up. And when he opened it up and they saw that, they made him open every wall in that house that he had closed up.
So since he didn't pay, he paid.
Cost him.
Now, not only did it cost him that, when he had to report back to the company he worked for that he had made this egregious mistake,
yes,
they fired him.
Immediately.
Damn.
Because that's a lot of money you lost the company.
Yes. Damn.
So, hey, it's ways to get them, John.
I don't have to stand total.
Cold-blooded. Make sure you pay them people, shouty.
Y'all hear this.
If they work for it,
I haven't used none of these tactics at all, but I know about them all.
Yes.
But this what you.
If they work for it, pay for it.
Plain and simple, man.
And my prices, I tell people, my prices are not crackhead and they're not Gucci. They're very fair. They're in the middle for quality.
That's what
service.
I be trying to tell them.
So
yes.
And I will work with you.
Yes.
If you're telling me something has happened and okay, cool. I might be a little bit irritated by the wait, but I'd rather you speak to me and communicate and stick to your word.
And then not doing it.
Than to avoid me, because there's the other side. I have a brother who also works with me sometimes on these job sites, and he want to come set your porch on fire. And
I almost had to say commercial break. Then I just had to say commercial break.
My brother wants to come. He does. I had a client I worked with, and he owed a very minimal on the end, like $200. But the man was avoiding us. Like, I was calling and I was texting and I was like, it's just simply a date. Just give me a date as to when we can have it. 30 days out, 60 days out, man, it's $200. And the man just was ignoring me.
Have there ever been like because I hear the bad stories, but have there ever been like any good stories of somebody that was late on rent and then when they was finally able to pay, they gave you a little extra?
So let me tell you, I do have a couple of good stories. I have a lot, I'm sure, but these two stick out in my head. One man I told him he had to move. I gave him his 5-day notice. He said, I'm trying to break up with my baby mama and she won't move. Now, he was a very nice man. He was a manager at Walgreens and everything. And I said, well, look, I can hold off until this time. Try to get her to move because they were together. He had already left. I said, try to get her to move and I won't take you to court.
Right.
And so he said, I'm going to try. So the time came, he wasn't able to, so I had to proceed. Maybe about a year later, because now I'm a judgment on his credit. So maybe about a year later, he called me up and he said, I've been feeling really bad about this and I just want to pay it off. And I said, this has never happened before in the history of hoodness.
Right.
Usually a person with an eviction it just be on their credit.
Yeah, like, hey, let it go.
I told him, I said, okay. He says, can you bring whatever the receipt or the release or whatever so I can make sure all my end is straight? I said, sure. He used to work at the, I don't think it's there anymore, Walgreens on 63rd and King Drive.
No, it ain't that anymore.
Yeah, he was the manager there.
Shout out him.
Yeah, he made me meet him up there. He had cash. And he paid me out. I signed off on the paper. I already had it notarized. I was like, hey, here you go, buddy. And good luck to you. And so I was like, shout out to that black man who made it.
He wanted to keep his credit right, too. I mean, he had a conscience, but also he trying to do something.
He was like that stanky bitch, Lolanda. Little baby mama, this nigga fucked up my credit.
You gotta make sure you make
this lady think I'm an asshole. I ain't pay. Let me show I got dough. I just ain't want to pay her for that hoe.
I wasn't paying because she stayed there and I wasn't dealing with her.
I was trying to get that bitch kicked out anyway.
Yeah.
That's what he worked the number and then paid it off.
What was the second one?
And so the second client is on the construction side, Miss Sylvia. I went to give her a price for her house. She wanted her open floor area, vaulted ceilings, living room, dining room, kitchen area, hallway. And so she said, how much do you charge? I walked in, I looked at it, she had white everything, white furniture, white carpet. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be a nightmare.
Right.
I told her, I said $3,500. She says, I'm gonna give you $6,000. I said, I don't even know what to say.
Like she probably was getting bid for 10. And she was like, you underbid. And
she and her man. The white T man came in here and said 15.
The white T man?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the white T?
And the painter people, they look like that's what they.
The pale color.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The melanin afflicted.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was a nigga that showed up in a white T-shirt.
He did. He wanted to have a white T-shirt on too. Pale though, but yeah, go ahead.
So she ended up, and I did the best job ever under the sun, the quickest possible. I didn't even have anybody come help me because I was scared somebody else would mess it up.
Get on some all white shit.
And not in that lady's house, and so she paid me every dime on time in full.
How is it? How does it make you feel when like older women see you pull up? You know,
the older women be like, "Go girl, go girl." Yeah. It's the older men that have a lot of doubt. So
they stuck in their ways.
Yes. So,
but I know the older women be like so encouraging and happy and proud.
How did you get into this? Let me make you some breakfast. Oh my God!
I don't never get breakfast.
The older niggas don't make you breakfast. So they're like, hey son.
No, the men irk me because they want to stand there and tell me everything they did when they used to. Why you not doing it now?
Let me tell you how to do it.
Right, like come on, man. Don't
the older niggas ain't saying, hey son, let me.
They be nice when they see me. This is what they tell me. Yeah. They hit me over the phone. So when they pull up, they be like, well, I ain't expect you to be so young. I say, well, I sound like an old man. She said, we used to old men doing this work around here. Like, well, golly. Well, I'm thankful I'm here. So, yeah.
And probably about 80% of my clients are women. Mm-hmm. A lot of single women, especially because they have been burned in the past by other male contractors, unfortunately. Yeah. Or they have a lack of trust of someone coming in their home and they see me and they like, this lady, she's gonna do a great job. They know it. It feels good that I do get a lot of crowd adjusting from other women.
That's dope. That's amazing.
Now, you could have started out working for somebody, but for you to start your own company in this field, like how hard was that? Because you got to get his paperwork behind this stuff. How hard was that for you?
Man, I had to change my attitude about a lot of things because coming from corporate America, it's like cutthroat. I can get it. You gotta give it to me. Da 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 da. I had to be like, How are you today, darling? You look very nice today. I have this paperwork that I need to file, and I would really appreciate your help in this. Can you please show me some grace and gratitude and assist me today? I'm just a little lady that's just trying to put my foot in the door, please, ma'am.
Yes.
You know, so it was a very humbling experience. Yeah, because if you come in there like a bulldog, nobody wants to help. This Chicago, they like. Yeah, all right, get it how you get it out of blood, get it in blood.
You've been there for hours trying to get some stuff like
a lot of unnecessary money.
Yeah, and when you could have sat down, it's like you gotta literally kiss ass just to be cool, Joe. Just so you get them the gatekeeper shit that we've been talking about in the other interview. Like, damn.
Downtown I am. When they see me coming, they're like, "Oh, that's that lady. She always so pleasant." Da, da, da. I don't care what kind of day I'm having. I don't try to give that to the next person, right? Because I don't know what kind of day they having. True. So I don't want our days to.
You don't want your paperwork held up for a long time.
If I'm having too bad of a day, I will reverse it back into bed. I'm not even gonna lie. I will. I'll be like, wait a minute, can I just reschedule things because the universe is not. I've learned not to force things against the grain. Too tough.
Right.
You know, of course, there are changes in construction. Home Depot don't show up with the truck on time. You got a whole crew here waiting. You got 15 guys here, and the truck ain't coming till tomorrow.
Yeah. Hit you with the fake when you mixed your delivery. Man, I've been standing out here the whole day. Ain't nobody even pulled over here.
Stop playing with me. You know, so those kind of things. So I've had to learn to not let it affect my blood pressure and just keep it calm and change directions. I've come on job sites before. I have a crew that's difficult to work with. If we still have a kitchen, I'm gonna cook lunch for y'all. You're not gonna be difficult to work with me because I'm gonna feed you. So
listen here. I ain't the best person when it comes to this field, but I can eat real good though. And if you need help,
say, give me a hammer. Just point to the wall. Want that broke out? I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I can always help. I'm good at this. I can entertain. I can DJ.
This past summer, I had a crew come that did my cement for one of my clients.
Okay.
And I probably hadn't worked with them in about 2 years.
Okay.
So when he pulled, I don't know if he didn't recognize my voice on the phone, but when they came, they said, "Hey, it's the lady that fried us some pork chops." I said, "Sure did."
They remember her. They said, "Oh no, we gonna get this done."
Yeah, they get the best job ever. Yes.
The lady that made you could cook.
Off the camera, she was showing us all the merch she was doing over there. Like, so do you aspire to be a cook, or this just something you do on your own time? Like,
so it's. When I was married, it was a thing that I did with my husband. He did a side job. He did catering. He did jerk chicken. I love to cook anyway.
Okay.
That's probably why I was married for 18 years.
Hey, he knew he would come home to a good meal.
The quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right?
They say that. They say that.
Yeah. And we gonna stay.
So we can work whatever out, baby, long as you get in that kitchen.
The way she seasoned her chicken, I can't leave her because who do it like this? Who seasoned it like this?
Did you see the lamb chop she just put over there? Like,
the mashed potatoes was a hit.
Like,
I don't know nobody who made mashed potatoes like that.
They were fresh.
You know, we have been divorced since 2024. He was like, "Can you bring me some banana pudding?" I said, "Sure can."
Wait, now hold on. I got a question. You do the old school banana pudding or the new one with the chestnut cookies?
I do both, but he likes the chestnut cookies.
I like the chestnut cookies too. Wait, hold on. You got to do. You got look. We locked in. We locked in, and I love it. You know. I had sis made one.
Oh yeah.
That right there.
I want some. I'm trying my best not to ask her. Like next time you make some, if you got some extra,
we gonna do a whole episode over there. We gonna set the camera. We gonna go and she gonna cook, and we gonna be like, yeah, I'm paying.
If you ever cook it, I just need somebody to wash dishes. Call me.
You know,
I'll wash dishes.
An adamant taste tester. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I bring a bottle.
Oh, now there you got me.
See,
you mixing the drinks, I'm cooking all day long. Stop playing with me.
Listen, I'm there.
Wait, hold on. Here's how you add. What's your favorite drink?
Tito's.
There we go.
It don't matter.
That's it. Here we go.
I'll bring you your own bottle of Tito's.
Tito's tequila.
Tito's tequila. I like it. I like that combination too.
We all in there.
That's a good combination right there. Now, I saw that it said, because I just heard you say cruise, but also when I was reading your stuff, it said you got mentors. So you actually have a program as far as with what you got going on?
So it's a little hood program. It's an unofficial program, but
that's even better. That's even better to us, for us, because that's how I unofficially learned this stuff,
us.
like for real.
It definitely is. So I do have. I call them my little hood nephews. I'm like, come on, nephews. But each one brings somebody else, and they bring somebody else, and they bring somebody else. TT Brandee, you got work for us to do. I sure do. So I bring them on sites, a site like this. When we were painting on the other side of this building, I had six young men, and 2 young ladies.
Ooh, I like that.
It was a mess because I was teaching them as
you was
we were working.
Yeah.
But it also allowed me to give her a discounted rate because of what she's doing here in this property.
Okay.
So, just supporting another entrepreneur, supporting another female, supporting another black woman.
Come on.
In her business, I was able to, I've done work in her personal house, and she know this is not what I charge.
All right.
So coming here, I was able to lower the price, teach, and still pay them.
Right.
Because I don't ask them to do anything for free.
Right.
Even if you show up and the Home Depot truck did, and I send you home, I'm gonna still give you lunch money. Everybody get 20 and go home for the day. I don't want you just standing around. You didn't waste your time completely.
Right.
If I don't have someplace else to flip you to. But yeah, so I take them in. I teach them whatever it is they want to learn, be it painting, be it drywall, sanding floors. I got a few sanders that I've taught, and they moved on. They send me videos
of them doing it.
Because then they end up doing things on their own.
Yeah.
I don't encourage you to stay under me.
Right.
I encourage you to
break out on your own. I love it. Yes.
I encourage them to take their before and after pictures. I tell them a picture is worth 1,000 words.
1,000 words. Yeah.
So and I encourage them to reach out and network with people. Some of them stay locally and they do stuff for elderly people. I tell them don't take advantage of the elderly people. They don't fix income.
Right.
But do a good deed. So I try to teach that.
What is it like having the young ladies come and ask you, can they be a part of, you know what I'm saying? Or can you mentor me? Can you teach me?
So I'm going to confess that usually when the young ladies come, I have probably the same doubt when I show up to people's houses and they have that doubt with me. That's something I'm trying to get over because I'm like, come on, girl, you a superwoman, you did it, and there are other superwomen, a lot of superwomen.
Right.
So I do have that doubt. I don't express it, and I welcome them.
Yeah.
If they want to learn it, I welcome them.
Right.
Now, if they get on the sites, and this goes for the young men too. I tell them it's a no phone zone because
they don't understand that.
Oh my God!
You can't paint with one hand and be like this. I've had that.
It's a FaceTime generation, so they want to video the whole thing while they do it. And I say, first of all, you infringing on other people's privacy as well.
Exactly.
Because we're a crew here and we're working, and maybe somebody who owns this place don't want their place to be seen in this condition.
Right.
So, even when I do my before and after pictures, I ask my clients, is it okay for me to post that before? Because they may look at the picture and say, see, you got my dirty laundry over
right,
in the
right,
corner.
yeah.
Blur this out or something. Yeah. So, I'm real particular about, the privacy of people's space. I've had people who don't even want me to come in and do the estimate because their place is so damaged, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed
to do the estimate? Like, I'm not guest bladder.
The embarrassment of the way some people live. So I have to be cautious of that as well.
Yeah.
But the younger generation, they want to video everything. They want to talk on the phone for the whole time we're there. So I have to do a no phone zone. They pretty much, if I see people are goofing around, this goes for older people too.
Yeah.
I send people home.
Immediately, because this time.
It's messing up the money.
This time. You get paid by time. So if you're not doing nothing, you're not going to get paid.
The youth, I'll tell them, come back when you're ready. Mm-hmm. The adults, I tell them, you should know better. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Because, come on.
They should know better.
Yeah.
You worked before. You know what a job is.
You know better. So,
it's discipline.
Yeah.
And you got to have discipline.
Now, because of you being a lady, the challenges that you can have, how is that? Because, like you just said, you sending people home. I have that working with my own people, right? And a lot of my people be my family. Like, I love y'all to death. Love y'all to death. That's why y'all all been fired.
I work with my family. Other than that, I'm like, I learned my lesson.
And I had them all, you know, and I could say this much. Everybody, because they all complained about pay, and I told them you get pay off what you know how to do.
Yes.
A lot of them come in green. You don't know nothing.
Yes.
So I'm showing you how to do this. And again, I love that. But like, how is that? Because I know I had struggles as a man and a young man at that when I was doing it. But you're a female in this field. How? Because I already know how dudes is. Like, you got young guys coming up under you, and even like you say, older guys that you got working under. They turn around, you the boss.
I've had some aggressive situations.
Come on, tell us about it.
So I was working at a project up north, and it was a $1 million project. They were turning a 3-unit building into a single family home.
Okay.
And
ooh, shit.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
I already can
with a
stop
rooftop.
that. Yes.
So
Damn.
The woman actually, a woman I went to high school with, she lives in Italy. She said, I need you to be my project manager. I need my feet on the ground. I need my eyes on the project. This project I need it done so it's not costing.
Right.
And so I said, okay. So she already had a crew there. And I met the crew. I told them, I said, okay. They said, we don't have the blueprints. I blew up the blueprints. I put them on every level, how the walls are supposed to be constructed, tear everything down, this, that, and the other. They dragged. So I couldn't figure out why they were dragging time. I'm like, deconstruction should take like
not that long at all. A couple of days. Depending on how big it is. Yes.
So I'll give them 10 because we got 3 levels.
And 3 levels. So, there we go.
Here we are a month later, and I'm walking through this project.
The
demo. But I'm noticing they're taking the cabinets down. They're taping the hardware to the side of the cabinet.
Oh, so they reselling
They're taking the light fixtures down. They're taping all of the hardware to the light fixtures and putting them to the side. They're gingerly taking this stuff down. Deconstruction, boom, boom.
Yeah, they finna reuse all this. Yes, they finna reuse.
So I'm talking to the lady in Italy, and I'm updating her, and I'm like, they wasting your time and your money, sis.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are on something, and I don't know what it is. This is your crew, so I don't know. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I said I done came in as nice as possible. I said I have tried all of the finessing I could try. They would not move. I said, I show up, they not here. I call them, they like me around the corner. I sit here an hour waiting on them, they not here. I said, that something is happening. I said, and they're wasting your money. Are you paying them about an hour? Like, what is happening that they're doing this? Right. And she's like, I'm gonna talk to them. I said, okay. So she talked to them, nothing changed. They started putting the walls up eventually, but they still hadn't moved the stuff out the way. So they're working around it. So as I'm looking at this one opening that they put up, they put the framing up, and I'm looking and I'm like, it doesn't look right. I'm like, this is supposed to be a breakfast nook. Why is this entryway so small? So then I go to the blueprints and I'm looking, it's supposed to be 5 feet. I pull out my measuring tape, 3 feet. They created this entryway at 3 feet when it should be 5. According to the blueprint, the big old thing I put on the wall. Very simple to read.
Yeah.
And so
for blueprint readers though, it's like, you know, some of them
he claimed he was in the business 30 years, so you should know how to read a blueprint.
Exactly, yes.
So when he showed up, I said, hey, I said, can I talk to you for a moment? He said, sure. I said, this isn't right. I said, this is 3 feet. This open way should be 5 feet. He says, I'm tired of you.
Oh, shit.
I said, excuse me? He says, I'm tired of you. I don't know why she sent you. I'm tired of you telling me what to do like I'm not a contractor. I've been in this 30 years. You ain't nothing but a little old woman. I don't know why she sent you to babysit me.
There you go.
I said, she sent me to babysit you because apparently even after 30 years, you don't know how to use a tape measure. This is 3 feet and the blueprint says 5. I said, that's some simple stuff right there. So if you're telling me that you've been in construction for 30 years, this shouldn't be a thing that I'm telling you about.
Talk to him.
I said, so I might just be a little old woman, but I do know what I'm looking at.
Right.
And so he says, you. I said, your mama. So he actually hauled back to hit me. Man, his crew jumped up and grabbed him. No. I said, I know you don't think that I don't have men in my life that love me.
Right. Like.
And if I don't get to you first, they're coming behind me. Raise your hand to me again, and your mother will be putting on her black dress. So they dragged him on out. He was cussing and screaming the whole way. So I called the lady in Italy. I said, I don't have a problem continuing this mission because I don't take it personal.
Right.
I don't wear my feelings on my sleeve. Whatever you said is what you said. Congratulations. I've been called worse by a whole bunch of tenants. They don't have nothing. So
on everything.
So you can't hurt. 6 only break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
They told me my mother was a slum lord. I said, probably, but you're a slum tenant because you've been here 10 years. So if you've been in this raggedy building as my mother's for 10 years and you stay here with your kids, guess what? You ain't no better than her.
No better at all.
You cannot hurt my feelings with these words in this business.
Right.
So, so they dragged him on out. I eventually had to continue to work with him. And so upon our next meeting, she said, when you go up there next time, she said, he claimed he can't use his FaceTime. I said, She said, make sure your phone is fully charged. She says, and video call me while you're there. And so I want to walk through each room with him. I said, okay. So when I pulled up on the video, I told her, don't say nothing. I said, don't say nothing. I said, I want you, because you're telling me that he's respectful. I said, don't say anything. So I walked in, I said, hey, good morning, everybody. How you doing? Everybody said, oh, we're doing good. He was like, what the fuck you doing here? I said, oh, your boss is on the phone. She like to walk through. Here, take my phone. He's like, how you doing? So they walked through. He ended up getting fired from that position. But, at the end of the day.
$1 million project. Come on.
You playing with this lady's money. She got this overhead. She carrying this mortgage and these taxes and this lights and gas. And you all setting this stuff to the side. Then his crew told me, he's taking his stuff so he can go do his Airbnbs.
Yes.
So he's taking your stuff. So
the right way.
The final straw, I'm gonna tell you, the final straw, I'm a Scorpio, so I have a little petty in me. But the final straw with him was when I showed up one day and he had changed the padlock on the fence, so I couldn't get in. I went around the corner to Home Depot and I bought some lock cutters. I came back and I cut the locks.
Plain and simple.
And then I walked into the property and he still hadn't moved all those cabinets and stuff. And I called every building owner that I knew and said, do you all want free cabinets, washers, dryers, stoves, refrigerators, light
all that stuff he set aside for his Airbnb, you gave it away.
I had people pulling up like it was a trap. They was pulling up with their trucks, they U-Hauls, I set some cabinets aside for my cousin's condo. I told her brother, come get them, take them out to cousin Kenya.
You gotta hook him up.
When he came back, all that shit was gone.
Wasn't yours in the first place.
I was sitting in my car, he was in there cussing, I was just sitting outside like,
goof ass nigga.
I'm not playing. You think that I'm showing up and I'm just one little simple-minded woman. And like I said, I try to be on the positive side. But I can use the brawn or I can use the brains. Either way, don't play with it. Either way.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's a goal that you have for 2016?
2022.
Oh, damn. 2026.
You 10 years. He 10 years, look. Hold on. I know. He went back.
I went back. All the way back.
Go drill.
Yeah. I'm all the way back. Where? 26. What is one of the goals that you have?
My goal for 2026 is to get back into property ownership myself.
Okay.
So I used to own properties. Right now, I'm at 0.
Okay.
I need to get back into property ownership myself and put my hands on my own work. I also I really would like to do more delegating and more hands off in the places. I treat my clients with such a soft glove that I can't trust people.
I was just finna sit here and ask you how to do that, cause I've been going through that. Like I went in, yeah. They be like, if you trying to make more money with this, you got to be able to delegate something. And I'd be like, cause I came in, I looked at the wall. I had somebody here like, what the hell? And there's my name on this. What is it? My name is on
they're not
it.
gonna call that person.
No,
they're gonna call me.
Did you see what happened? So I got to come in, and I hate that I have to do that. But like I like that you're training people coming up because Jesus Christ, yeah.
So it's a fine line between love and hate with that because it seems like every time I push something and let them try to do it independently.
You feel like you got to come back. You're like,
I get that call, and I'm like, my apologies. Let me come out there and make you right immediately.
Right.
You know, because at the end of the day, like I said, it is my company, it's my name, it's my quality behind it. And then there are people who won't call you, and they'll just badmouth you.
yes, very much.
You know, my mother being one of those people with contractors, you know, she will not call you back, not pay you, and will badmouth you.
Badmouth.
So
the next time somebody say, "Who did it?" You don't want to use him.
Yeah, and you're like, but lady, you know, you didn't even give me an opportunity.
You didn't let me know. Yes,
you know, so and everybody make mistakes, even big corporations. So you allow them to come back and make right whatever it was that's wrong. There's human error and everything still.
True that.
And there's machine error and things. So definitely human error.
Yep.
So yeah.
That's a goal.
Now, if somebody they trying to book you, they want to get in tune with you. How can they get in tune with you? How can they get you to come out and get them an estimate or anything like that?
So short and quick is you can always Google Alpha Imani Construction because I've been around so long that I'm in Google.
Come on,
Google it myself.
I love that.
So,
Google me.
Yeah, Google Alpha Imani Construction, and all my information, unfortunately or fortunately, pops up. I've been in business a long time. I don't have, not that I know of any enemies.
Okay.
I haven't. I've only maybe had 2 sour clients out of many years.
That's good. That's very good.
And it's some people you just can't satisfy everybody, no matter how hard you try.
Yeah.
And even though one of my clients that's sour was sour during COVID, the worst time, you know, because it was new and we were in her house. We were in her vacant house working, you know, and so when I told her, well, this thing is killing people, so we're going to slow up, give me a couple of days to figure out which route. You should be there working, ma'am. People are dying.
Right.
Like,
we not.
For real.
Yeah. So whatever your gripe is right now,
the whole world shut down.
Empty house that you're not living in right now, that you've moved out of, you're gonna have to hold pause. But she ended up ending it very sourly, and but now I see she's peeking at my Facebook page, so she might need some new work done. Call me, girl.
Call her. We ain't gonna say your name on him. Call her.
She see her in her stories.
You know, you feel me?
Girl, you know, I'm not mad at anybody.
This is business. We out here trying to do business, like, and that's what's gonna make the dollar work, like.
For sure.
So anybody who trying to collab with you, same way, like have you done work with other construction companies, up and coming and stuff like that?
I have.
Subcontract, that's what they call it, subcontract.
I have. My phone number has been the same for. Let me see. My daughter will be 30 this year. My phone number has been.
You got
the
a 30-year-old. Stop it.
Yay.
You don't look nothing like it.
Stop it. This is what painting and construction does for you.
It keeps you youthful.
Look youthful. Come on.
She'll be 30 June 12th, my baby.
All right.
But she and actually her name is Imani.
I was about to ask where did this name come from.
Her name is Imani.
Okay, so you got a name out here.
Yes, I named my daughter Imani because of course it means
faith. Yes.
Alpha is the first, so you have to first have faith before you do anything.
Right. Almost through the mic. That was dope. I like that.
So,
I like that.
And so when I decided to step out on that faith, you know, I had to have a lot of it. I had to know that I was being guided in divine order in the way I was supposed to go. And that, you know, regardless of how many people try to throw a monkey wrench in the plan, it's not gonna fail because it's where I'm supposed to be.
That's right.
So
I love that.
You know, so and of course, like I said, because Grandma put it in me so early.
It's in or not on her. You heard her.
It's in me, not on.
Come on.
So that part, but it's been a good thing, and also like I said, my phone number's been the same for you. 773.
Come on.
426.
You heard her.
7626. It's a very easy number to remember.
Yeah.
Don't call with no bullshit.
Get you some
Please
estimate. Don't call on no BS, man.
Please don't. I've had some very weird people call me because they're like, "Oh, you're a beautiful woman. Do you paint in the nude?"
Wait, hold up.
If it's a female, you can contract me out for that. If the old ladies call you, we charge it though. 50,000.
Yeah,
50,000.
Big numbers
Yeah.
for that kind of service.
My boy say he gone. He say he gone.
I'm paying.
I'm gonna tell you, depending on the season, it might do some strings for some change. It's up and down in Chicago.
Yes, it do. You said what color you want that wall over there?
So you a magic trick.
Heels optional.
Shout them out around here, man. Let's go crazy.
Oh, that thing. That's hilarious.
Well,
yeah, we definitely do. Floors, doors, walls, ceramic tiles, windows, everything from cradle to the grave with your property. We are a full service resource company, so if you need to sell it, if you need to buy it, I have a team of realtors.
Come on.
If you need financing, I have a team of financing people.
Come on.
If you need a program, I have a program for you with bad credit, but it's okay because we get it together as folks.
We all went through some things.
One-stop shop right here.
Yes.
One-stop shop.
And I give a lot of great and free advice. No free work necessarily.
No, not at all. Work costs. Like,
Work
come on, work costs.
You should give you the game.
But I'm a beacon of knowledge.
You're not a gatekeeper. That's what I love, man. Give out that knowledge.
I definitely pass it on. I don't hold anybody back.
Look. Well, we thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Day to just give us a insight to what you got going on, man.
And you did a wonderful job on the painting over there downstairs.
We've been downstairs. I might take a video for y'all. I might not. I don't know how I feel. You know what I mean? But we gonna show y'all. And when you get finished, we'd love to come back and see everything as well. Too.
Absolutely. So we're gonna do kitchen cabinets here. She wants to do black cabinets. Again, I told you her theme is black and white. I'm taking that backsplash out, and she's gonna do a nice little funky black and white tile.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about with that.
White cabinets and black shelves in the middle. So.
Do y'all hear her? Y'all ain't hearing that.
Y'all ain't see y'all don't know what's going on, but it's real out here.
I give design options as well for those who are stuck creatively.
Come on.
So, that's something that you know.
Look, I was just about to sit here and tell you that I don't do that. I was just about to say I do not do that at all. When people have an idea, I tell them I can put your idea out there, whatever you want. But when you come with that, I gotta find somebody else. And now I found somebody.
Yes. And I do have a couple of men contractors that call me and they like, this lady don't know what color she wants. Can you come help her? And I show up with my palette, my color board.
Yes.
I go according to your personality. So I have a few key questions I ask to see if you hot or cold or what you like to look at. Because when I leave your space, you got to deal with it.
Yes.
So I want to make sure that you in your perfect piece.
See, I say all that part, but I don't do all the fanning for you. I say all the other parts that you just said.
Yeah.
But I don't do the fanning for you. I say you got to find your own color. But when I leave here, you going to love it.
You definitely gonna love it. You definitely gonna love it.
That's dope. That's amazing.
Oh, yes, that's right. Look, man, y'all get into it with us.
Yes.
We here. It's the pull up. It's your boy Wow.
It's your boy Illinois Jones.
It's Brandee Williams.
Now, give out any of your social media that you want them to follow you on as well.
Oh, okay. Well, if you go on Facebook, I do have an Alpha Imani. It's under Alpha Imani Management.
Okay.
On Facebook. I do have a TikTok. Oh my goodness, you all are testing my. Now you know I said I'm old.
We can't tell.
I do have a TikTok. I believe it is BusyB7, and that's spelled BUZY .B7.
Come on.
That's the TikTok. That's where I feature.
All that's gonna be popped up down here. So
Okay.
once we get it, she gonna give it, and we gonna have it all right there at the bottom of the screen.
Yes. So TikTok is where I post a lot of things, business wise. So
Yeah.
you can see anything that I've done. Well, not everything, but anything that I've done in the past, as far as hardwood floor refinishing, some ceramic tile, install your doors,
Yes.
Page Your Life.
Let's go.
Freestyle murals.
Oh, you an artist then.
I am.
Word.
I do have clientele. I love when they tell me to come in and
do
make
you.
this wall. Just do it. I ask my few key questions because of course you don't want to spend all that time doing the work and they come in and say, this ain't me.
That ain't feel that, right?
Yeah, so I do ask a few key questions before I get started, and then once I know that, I give you a basic on the wall. But I've never had anybody say, I don't like it, redo it, or paint it plain.
Come on.
They always leave it, and then I usually end up becoming part of the family because I have a client that invites me and Joliet all the time to the barbecues, and whenever I'm out there,
she did.
That's what they say.
They brag on you.
This wall, this wall right here, she did this.
Yes.
She did this. My kids love her.
Yeah. They got a promotion to everybody.
There's some of my proud moments there when that happens. So I like that. Yes, I like that.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
Just call me. Invite me into your space. I'm going to become your newest auntie.
Come on now.
Come on, TT.
Auntie in the building.
Make sure y'all subscribe to YouTube, Smash Cash Radio, Illinois Radio. You already know, man. We appreciate you for inviting us into your space and hanging with us. Because I know you a busy woman.
And I'm seeing paint on the hands.
Paint on the hands. Paint on the pants.
Look at the nails, though. Right? Come on, man.
Still intact.
Most of them. I got one missing.
Come on, we ain't gonna tell them. We gotta connect from the other interview. We connect y'all. Hey,
her nail tech on point because she know the type of work she do.
Come on, let's go crazy,
man. We appreciate you. Thank you again,
so much,
and keep doing your thing.
Absolutely.
And how we can support, let us know.
Okay.
Peace and a ball of head grease. We out.
We up out of here, y'all.